What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of our Madden 23 Brooklyn Bulls expansion draft only franchise. Here we are in week 11, hopping just below 500. Very surprising, in a better spot than I thought we would be heading into this week. And for this episode, we have games against the Texans and the Browns. We will be simulating this game against the Texans, probably our best chance at a win in simulation that we'll have for the rest of this year. They're starting Andy Dalton at quarterback. Oh no, Dalton's their backup. I forgot, for some reason on Contained Quarterback Scramble they always have the backup quarterback. Really weird to me, but you look at this team, they're not really good at anything, but I think their best player is Dameon Pierce, so we'll try to stop him. And then maybe we'll try to do a little bit of run inside in terms of our game plan. These are our focus players for the week. Let's get into the training. See if we have any injuries. We have no injuries this week of practice on offense, and defensively we are clean as well. Let's get into some upgrades here. Got a decent little slew of players here. We'll start with Rashad Grimes. Going to continue to update him as a power back. Gets a trucking, a break tackle, and a vision. You'll have to see that. I'd like to get everything power back related up to 85 plus before we decide to do anything in relation to elusive or receiving. So he's got everything there except for stiff arm at this moment. So maybe a couple stiff arm away from maybe making him a little bit more of a balanced player. Johnny Lovelock up next. Where I want him to improve the most are catch and traffic and release. So that is a good physical upgrade. He gets a decent bit here. +2 release, +1 catch and traffic. Also gets a few other things as well. Release now into the base of a 70, but that +3 is permanent. So you'll have to see that catch and traffic also getting a decent bit higher from where he started. Taylor Ramirez up next will get a power upgrade. Yeah, it's a run block, 2 run block power. Run block up to 80. Would love to see him maybe get some pass block upgrades. Don't want to actually upgrade him in pass protector though. And then Clayton Godfrey will do a slot upgrade for him, because I do see that as his long-term position, if he sticks with us long-term, is to man that slot. Gets into the 70s for man coverage with that upgrade. Everyone else will just have the CPU upgrade for us. And last but certainly not least, we will start our prospect preview for the upcoming drafts. With this, we will do, I think, linebackers as our second positional preview, starting here with left side linebacker. We have Talavon Richardson, who I think might be the best player in this class. 6'5", 251, 22 years old. Athletically awesome, good to great strength, great to elite speed and acceleration. B finesse moves, A to C power moves, and we know that he is a power rusher, so I imagine those power moves aren't going to be C. Either A or B there. A tackle, A to C awareness. Looks like a really good athlete with some really good skills. I'm excited about him. In terms of middle linebacker, somebody that we can get to play alongside Kurt Banks long term. Not a great class. There's a couple guys here at the top of the class, Deshaun Borum being one of them, who I think is a solid player. I don't know if he's worth a round 1 to 2 selection, especially with the position that I don't really feel the need to take round 1 to 2. Nick Little has a little bit more size, has the top end speed, has A hit power, which you like to see, A injury, ADC stamina, stuff like that. He's got some good base skills. I just don't know if middle linebacker is something I'm planning on taking. Right outside linebacker, I have nobody on the board yet. I think middle linebacker, and just the linebacker group in general, we might have more players on the board once we get the actual combine out and get those athletic numbers available to us. But for now, a very small group, but has maybe what I think might be the best player in this class. that out of the way, that makes us ready to play this game against the Houston Texans. And here we are in NRG Stadium. Lovie Smith trotting out onto the field. Can we get this win? Like I said, probably the best chance we have at a win simulation this year. But a chance to win and a win are two different things. We will get on the board first. Houston responds with 3. And then they will take a 10-7 lead, and they'll extend it to 17-7. Things not looking good for us here in the first half. As we get to the fourth quarter, Texans will have a 6-point lead, but they'll extend it back out to a 2-score lead, and they will hold it. Cannot take advantage of taking on probably the second worst team in the league. Right after us. Eli Palmer, 18 for 35 for 210. 11-43 for Rashad Grimes. Eli Palmer ran another one in. Lovelock with 6 for 69. Burgess is not involved as he should be in simulation. It's really unfortunate. It's really weird because I'm using the same playbook for the most part as we used in Express, and it felt like Eddie Hazelton was always more involved then. It's just not the case this time around, at least so far this season. I know as of just a few weeks ago, he was leading the league in reception yard. He is quickly going down the list just because, after that game, he's now had 2 catches for 22 yards combined over his last 2 simulated games. That is ridiculous. Probably why we're losing. We're not getting our best players involved. The fact that Dalton McLeod is a power archetype when before this his kick power was so low. I guess it already got up to 90. Before it was even lower. I think he started like 88 kick power with that power archetype, which just tells you how bad of a special teams player he was. And so we will take the L here in week 11 and now move on to week 12, where we will face the Browns for the second time this year. We're already familiar with this team. No need to preview it or anything. Stopping Nick Chubb is the first priority. And then for us, I felt like we were able to run the ball on them last time. I want to do that here once again. Let's get this training underway. In terms of injuries for this game, defense is healthy. Offense, Ramirez is out. So one of our 2 good offensive linemen will not play today. That is not something you like to see, that's for sure. Do a field general upgrade here for Kurt Banks. 2 zone coverage, a man, play rec, pursuit, acceleration is nice as well. Puts him up to 92 in that category. And that gets us ready to play the Browns. And here we are, ready to start this game. This time facing the Browns at home, hoping for a better outcome than the last time we faced them. We'll see if we can actually make that a reality. This is a very talented team. I think that we still have the +5 pass blocking attributes from the game from last episode, so hopefully that can help slow Myles Garrett down a little bit, especially because he usually lines up over Trevor Hall. If he lines up over Trevor Hall, that's better for us. If he lines up against our left tackle, we will be in trouble. Starting this game on the defensive side of the ball, Browns will come out and fake the give to Nick Chubb to start the game, and George Pickens will come open. He's currently right towards the top of the league in terms of receiving yards. He is having an excellent year. On the 42, the give is to Chubb, and he's got a big hole opened up for him, and will gain first down yardage. 8 yards to go on third down. An excellent opportunity to get off the field. And we guard one man over the middle just for the other to get open. Didn't really have a good choice there in coverage, and first down Cleveland. Another opportunity for the defense to get a stop. And once again, we will not get it this time. Josh Bell on the reception. Cleveland has been quite unstoppable here so far this drive, and it will continue here. Nick Chubb will get up near first down yardage, 9.5 on that play. On the 3, Cleveland out to pass, and Deshaun Watson couldn't find his man fast enough. Will result in a sack, bringing up 3rd and 6. Nice coverage there to force Deshaun Watson to hold on to the ball. 3rd and 6. Need a stop here. Can we get it? That's going to be caught. Nick Chubb going up and grabbing that ball. Not his strong suit at all, but that time able to make the play. We'll start this game by faking the run and trying to hit Deacon Burgess over the middle. We'll get it to him. First down and more to the 44, 17 yards to start this game. At the 44, another set of downs, and we're going underneath to Burgess again. 2 catches on the first 2 plays of the game. Just want to avoid third down here, so we will run. And barely get it with Grimes, with Myles Garrett in pursuit. Another play action look here on 1st and 10. Just kidding, it's not a play action. I thought for sure it was. That's Holloman over the middle of the field on the cross. He makes the catch. And we move the chains again. Now from the 23, been a pretty good drive thus far. I want to keep it going here. We get to Bowman in the flat, and he will pick up 8. 2nd and 2. Slants look here. And we're going to have to take the sack. Myles Garrett gets to it. 3rd and 9 here. Going to Burgess, and it was an inaccurate pass. We will be forced to settle for 3. Field goal is up and good by Matthias. From the 25, the give is to Chubb. He's got first down yardage. We cannot get off these blocks. Cleveland offensive line is quite good. 1st and 10, give to Chubb again. He has yardage, pass first down again. Tried to bring a bunch of people up towards the line of scrimmage, did not work enough. Browns once again in Bulls territory without breaking a sweat, and I just wasn't quite there on the coverage. Thought he would have thrown that like a second later, so I anticipated that, and instead he threw it right to where I probably needed to be. And RPO, look there, George Pickens with the reception. He's breaking off tackles for some reason, and will get up to the 9. 9 yards out are the Browns. They're going to a gun look here, and we got a free rusher, but it doesn't matter. George Pickens is lighting us up in this game. The Browns are currently on pace to have 600 yards in this game. I don't think that's very good. Spun a little bit early there, but that's a nice first down pickup for Johnny Lovelock. 3rd and 10 here. The run game has really not been helping us out very much, and everyone's covered there because man coverage literally leaves 0 room. Man coverage is overpowered in Madden 23. From the 20 is where the Browns will start this drive, and that'll be a quick out to Donovan Peoples-Jones. 5 yards out. The give is to Nick Chubb. He gets the first down. Nick Chubb's averaging 9 yards a carry. Deshaun Watson's thrown 1 incompletion. We can't stop anything. From the 31. Browns pick up a 6-man pressure like it was a 3-man pressure, and that's a first down. Give to Chubb on first down. He's breaking all the tackles and picks up 7. Deshaun Watson back to pass. Has Pickens. He jukes past the man. Over 13 for 134. This game has been not fun in the slightest. There's absolutely nothing we can do. The Browns, I don't know why I keep calling them the Rams. But the Rams last episode. Oh my goodness, dude. This might be our first mercy killing game the way it's going. Number 24. Deshaun over the middle to Pickens has another first down. George Pickens, I think, has 10 of the 13 receptions. 3rd and goal. 7 yards out. Deshaun Watson has time and has a man. That's Josh Bell. But it's incomplete. He didn't get 2 feet down and will force a field goal. Cleveland is challenging. That looked like an easy touchdown to me. And they do overturn it. That is a touchdown, Cleveland. This has been an awful start for us. We're going to go to Grimes here, see if we can't get something going on the ground. He gets to the edge and gets up to the 40-yard line. By far his best run of the day. 3rd and 10. A couple not great passes from Palmer have put us in a tough spot. We're just going to take a shot here with Burgess. He can't make the grab. Sandwiched by 2 good defenders. And we have to punt from the 26. And that's underneath 2 Pickens. I honestly got to check his stats. He has caught so many passes. 3rd and 6. I am honestly surprised that wasn't offsides. And oh my goodness. Oh man. We are not even in the same class as this team today. 2nd and 10. Underneath, guess who? It's George Pickens for the millionth time. He gains 5. 3rd down and 5. Once again to Pickens. This time he gets smashed short of the line to gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. Fourth and 1. Saw the pass to Pickens coming, and we keyed in on it, and we got the stop. At some point, you're becoming too predictable, Cleveland. Any progress we thought we were making offensively has come to a halt in this game. I need an accurate pass out of Eli Palmer. That's like the 8th one already. 3rd and 10. Palmer cannot throw a catchable ball if his life depended on it, and his NFL life does. There it is again, dude. I need a new quarterback so badly. 2nd and 4. It is to Donovan Peoples-Jones for a first down. 2nd and 10. Just before the 2-minute warning. This is a give to Nick Chubb. He finds some space. Gains 8. 3rd and 2. After the 2-minute warning. Deshaun going deep, and that is incomplete. Looks like the Browns will go for a deep field goal here on 4th and 2. This is 59 yards. Cade York is good with it from 59 yards out. Just sneaks in. We have a 3-touchdown deficit.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and 10 again. It's been like a. I don't think Eli Palmer's throwing a completion in the 2nd quarter. Gonna get him one here to Johnny Lovelock, who will get a first down, but fumbles the ball. Third and 10, 1:21 left in this game. That's a pass thrown in the direction of, I think that was Josh Bell. Will be incomplete, and we will force another field goal attempt by York. Just hit 59-yarder. This one will be from 50, and he will hit it. 1:13 left in the half. We'll check down to Russell Lovelock. He'll get an instant first down. 135. Deacon Burgess is open downfield, and he makes the grab. J.O.K. He is a great coverage linebacker, but you cannot cover Deacon Burgess with the linebacker. Down to 37 seconds left. Got to start using our timeouts. Johnny Lovelock will not get outside. So we'll call timeouts. 3rd and 1. Need a conversion. Going to Lovelock. He makes the grab, and we'll call timeouts. 18 seconds left. Plenty of time to run a few plays from the 6. First and goal from the 6. 18 seconds left in this half. Trying to fit it underneath to Lovelock. He gets tackled. Why is he coming 3 yards up? He's in the end zone when I throw this ball. What is that? Take a look at this. What is this? What is this? He's right here. I throw the ball so we can catch it right here. He comes up. Oh my gosh, this stupid game, dude. This stupid game. 3rd and goal. 10 seconds left in the half. Russell Lovelock is open on the slot route inside. He will score the last second touchdown to give us, I guess, a little bit of hope before halftime. And that brings it to 27-10. Still not a great half at all. We need at least some basis of the run involved if we want to have a successful offense, but it's just not working in this game. 3rd and 4. Oh, that's not who I meant to throw it to, and it's intercepted. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, you don't want to throw it to Lovelock. I don't want to throw it to Burgess. Why did I think Burgess from why? 3rd and 7. And that's a completion to Njoku. We're draped on him. It doesn't matter. And that's a completion to George Pickens. If I don't manually double team George Pickens, he gets open on every single freaking play. It is so annoying. George Pickens is not that good. He's fine. From the 25. Russell Lovelock with the carry. He's got good yardage. Gains 14. 2nd and 7. Deacon Burgess open underneath. He will get to Cleveland territory. 3rd and 7 now. That's a beautiful throw to Burgess. Finally, we get a good throw out of our quarterback. 1st and 10 from the 21. We'll check down underneath to Nathan Hallman. 3rd and 1. Can we trust this line to get 1 yard for Grimes? I honestly don't know. This time they pull through. From the 10. We're going to go to Lovelock. It's intercepted by Minkah Fitzpatrick. But he takes a knee at the 1. Why is man coverage so overpowered in this game, dude? It's so annoying. It's not like our man coverage ever works. It's only the CPU's man coverage that's overpowered. Our man coverage is trash. Our man coverage, to be fair, should be trash. But the CPU's man coverage should not be as good as it is. If Cleveland scores here, we will simulate the rest of this game. I'll call the mercy rule. I mean, we've had one good drive this whole game. And Cleveland's had one bad drive this whole game. Underneath to Njoku. First down again, Cleveland. Raheem McKinney pressures. That's freaking the most mid receiver in the whole league, dude. Nick Chubb is out his X Factor activated the whole game. The whole game. To the one. And I get tripped up. And Nick Chubb breaks tackle. That's going to be it for this game. I'm not playing this fourth quarter. The Browns absolutely obliterated us. We deserved to lose. We didn't play good on either side of the ball. Nick Chubb averaged 10 yards a carry, and it's not like he had a long run that he got 10 yards every time he touched the ball this game. Offensively, we couldn't run the ball, and Eli Palmer just had so many inaccurate passes on second and third down where you kind of need either get close to the conversion or get the conversion. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm not like super frustrated because at the end of the day, it wasn't like a ton of mac and cheese per se. It was just our bad team played poorly, and the Browns' good team played well. So I'm honestly shocked that it took, let's see, what is this, game 11 to get a game like this, if I'm being honest. I mean, we've seen like us get blown out in simulation, but this is what the fifth game? Oh man, Eli Palmer threw 2 more picks. Did I throw 3? I think I only threw 2, so he threw 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter in simulation. I think that's that's great. 100-yard games from each of our 2 top guys. Sonny LeBlanc, 10 receptions. Trevor Hall gave up another sack. I mean, I'm not mad at him. He was freaking going against Myles Garrett, so. Oh, man. This was an awful game. But like I said, I'm honestly surprised it took us this long into the series to have a game like this. So a little frustrating, but our team played to its rating today, and the Browns played to their rating today, and that was the result. This game just kind of shows you that 4-5 maybe was a little bit of fluke, or it was 4-5 legit, and this game was a fluke. I guess we still have 3 more episodes in this season to find out. But I think this episode kind of took us out of, maybe we were a frisky playoff hopeful, which would have been insane in year 1 if we were able to, I don't know, sneak out a 9-8 and go to the playoffs. That's pretty much out of the picture. We'd have to go 5-2. We're not going for 5-1. We're not going 5-1 in the final 3 episodes. I can almost guarantee that. That would be pretty insane. We got absolutely just smoked out of, like, we just weren't competitive in that game. You could tell early. I mean, I guess, right, their first drive was a touchdown, but then we responded with a field goal. You thought, maybe something was there for a minute, but it was soon found out that it was Cleveland's day. It was certainly not ours. A 3-way 7-4 tie at the top of our division is pretty awesome. We are the inverse at 4-7 at the bottom. Gonna be at the bottom of our division this year. Let's just take a look at where we are in terms of the league in standings. There's a couple 2-win teams, and then there's 3 3-win teams below us. The Colts have actually lost 1 more game than us. So we're looking at a top 10 pick probably at this rate. If we end poorly, we might even be able to get that into the top 5. I might even be motivated to do that. I don't like losing on purpose, but maybe it's the best for the franchise at this point in time. So we'll have to consider a little bit of everything in that area, because let's just say, for example, the player that we previewed was Caleb on Richardson. He's the number 1 player on the board. So if we want a player like that, we got to have a top pick to be within range of not having to give up too much straight up for him, or even just having the first pick outright. We would probably have to lose out to get the first pick outright. I don't know if we're going to do that, but there's a little bit of a look at the state of the team. Tough blowout, but like I said, I'm not mad at stuff like that when it's playing 2 ratings, and I think that was the case this time around. That's all I have for this episode. Be back soon with another one, and I will see you then.